Hi, I'm Amanzi. Welcome to a presentation on the water cycle. We hope you enjoy our explanation of how water beings like us cycle through the water cycle. Our first topic of the day will be evaporation. Evaporation is when the sun warms liquid water on the surface of the earth and turns it into water vapor or gas. In other words, the fuel is the sun, which turns the liquid to a gas. Alright, moving on, we have condensation, which will be explained by my good friend Y.
Thank you, Amanzi. As he said, I will be explaining condensation and how it's important. Condensation, when water vapor rises to the upper atmosphere, cools, becomes liquid, and collects in clouds. The water vapor collects and becomes dense. In simpler form, the gas turns to liquid.
Thank you, Y. Do you want to stay and come along with us?
Of course. I'll help you explain the next terms.
Moving on, we have...
Wait! Oh, dear. You're just going to move on and leave me and Van out?
Of course not. You just never showed up, like you were supposed to.
Well, we're here now. Is it my turn? Sure. Good. Give me the list. Precipitation. Oh, I know this one. It's like rain.
And?
Snow, hail, sleet. Stuff that falls from the sky.
Here, let me try. Precipitation. Clouds that become too heavy or dense that release water in the form of rain, snow, sleet, and hail to the Earth's surface. So, you were sort of right, Vi. Anyways, groundwater. I'll take this one. Groundwater is water that fills or infiltrates spaces in soil and rock layers below Earth's surface.
Surface water is next. Surface water is water that collects on Earth's surface. That was easy.
Yeah, why wasn't that one more advanced?
Well, because it's pretty much its title. Surface water is water that collects on Earth's surface. Okay, I'll do the next one. Runoff.
Do it correctly, Vi.
I will. Just shut your mouth. Anyways, runoff. It's water that moves from high to low by gravity. Another easy one.
See? The process isn't that hard to understand. It just takes a little bit of learning and then you got it. The rest keeps going over and over again.
That's right. Go on, Van. You can explain the next one.
Right. Evapotranspiration. Green plants release water vapor through their leaves in a chemical process. The water travels through the plant, then releases into water vapor. Great. I'll go next. Now, I'll be describing capillary action, which is water that moves through materials with pores or narrow spaces, like stems on plants.
We only have a few more to go. Who wants to go next?
You can.
Freshwater? That's different from the rest of these. Well, freshwater is mostly found in ice, though only 3% of it's found in oceans. On the other hand, salt water takes up about 97% of our oceans. In fact, me, Vi, Amanzi, Jartavius, and Van are saltwater beings.
Can we talk about infiltration now?
Go ahead.
Infiltration is when water penetrates or goes through Earth's surface. Percolation is when water falls or drips through the soil and rock to an underground aquifer, which is pulled by gravity.
Saturated zone. Saturated zone is an area below Earth's surface, where all of the pore space is filled with water, like a sponge. Envision a lake, for example.
That's right, and the unsaturated zone is also an area below Earth's surface where all the pore space is not filled with water. Simple. Great. Only 3 more, starting with the water table. The water table is the highest point of the saturated zone, or top of the underground lake. Now, the last 2. First, I'll describe the role of the sun in this entire cycle. It acts as fuel for evapotranspiration and evaporation to rise. It heats up surface water, causing it to rise. Finally, gravity. Gravity is essential to percolation, precipitation, and runoff. Like before, percolation is pulled by gravity to move to an underground aquifer. With precipitation, gravity makes it fall. Finally, runoff is moved high to low by gravity.
Phew, we're done. Well, that's it. Thank you for letting us teach you about the water cycle and how it cycles on and on forever.
Yep, we hope you enjoyed.